What's up, everybody? What's up? I guess y'all heard about the John Travolta sexual assaults that that people been claiming like there's two John Does, and I'm gonna say like it's the I'm gonna say like this straight off the bat. You got, I think there's a lot of people that would kind of agree with me on this because it is true in certain ways that these masseuses, like half of them do have. Like, I'm not saying John Travolta did or he didn't, but I will say this. But I will say this. Half of them masseuses do, uh, for, what's the term for it? Do have sexual favors for people. Like, if you go, Chinatown, somewhere like you go to Chinatown, get a massage, what happened? Chinese hoes, or whatever. Chinese masseuses and all like it. Half of them doing that sexual favor bullshit. You can't sit there and say now one of them masseuses ever did that because half the masseuses that are like half the masseuses that are in the business are actually doing that, having sexual like happy. Like you ever heard of happy ending? You know what they do when they say happy ending? They give them the hookup. No, but for two masseuses to come out and say he sexual assaulted me in a way. He asked me to suck his dick and all this and that. These are two men now saying this now. If these dudes got girlfriends, I ain't trying to pass judgment if they're gay or not. Because if they're not gay or they're heterosexual, because one thing is, why would you out yourself like it? Oh, John Travolta sucked my pee pee. Motherfucker, you better be glad he touched your pee pee. Now think about it, man. I bet that women every day been having wet dreams about John Travolta, but your bitch ass is sitting over there complaining about Kaneki feeling on your booty. Oh, you think, oh, I forgot Barbarino, Barbarino. People, dudes scared of Barbarino grabbed his ass. Motherfucker, what's wrong with you? Barbarino. Barbarino. but, but it's like this though, ladies and gentlemen, that you got one on saying that he was at a hotel. See, one thing is, this is why I don't believe people when they come out the woodwork and say this shit. Because one thing is, the second John Doe, one of the John Does, told people, told it like, told his lawyer that he got grabbed and all this and that. That he got sexual assaulted on the 16th, the 16th, when which John Travolta left on the 15th. So it'd be kind of odd for him to sexual assault you when he left on the 15th and his ass was in New York, upstate New York, the 16th. So how did either he's got a long dick or this motherfucker's got a teleporter or he got a double ganger or look alike, a twin, something. Cause there's no way in hell he in New York and your bitch ass is in L.A. Your bitch ass is in L.A. claiming he touched you or had sexual assaulted you in any way. Because doesn't make no sense. It really does. Like, I really don't get it. Like, I sit here and I look at it, say, look, I sit here and I look at it, I say, this second, one of the guys is already lying. The lawyer's already, the lawyer's already seeing the picture, the receipts. What he's trying to say, the lawyer of one of the John Does, he really trying to say is, if a witness say he saw John Travolta checking at the hotel in New York, or he seen somebody saw John Travolta at a restaurant in upstate New York, or there was a receipt, or there was a video that he was in to show that he was in New York, or any piece of evidence there is to show he was in New York, now not in L.A. If any of the evidence was there that is bullshit, somebody doctor, excuse me, doctorate or anything. Like I don't think, like I always say, people with doctor pictures or videos, if like they would do that. I know that for a fact because the technology that we got today, you can doctor any picture or video. But the picture I've seen, it doesn't look doctored. Usually, you can tell a doctored picture from a real picture. And I don't think John Travolta was bullshit. They say he flew his plane from LA to New York. Why didn't anybody check the black box on his plane? That's one question. They sit up there, oh, he grabbed my booty the 16th of last month, but he was in New York and I was in LA. He grabbed my booty. And ain't nobody checked the black box. Nobody checked video to see if he was in New York, check witnesses, anything to back up the claim that he wasn't there, or back up this guy's claim saying that he did do it. See, that's poor detective work, police work. There you go. Poor police work because it seems like, or whatever. To me it sounds like it's bad work, police work, because ain't nobody doing nothing. Well, you can say, well, it's really not a crime, but somebody's suing celebrities. No, for real though. Like, why would you take out John Travolta? He's not. Well, yeah, his name is well known, but think about it. If I was gonna sit there and take somebody, say something like, yeah, leave to go for somebody. Like, I ain't saying he ain't got money, but like, for real though, he's really trying to lay low from the limelight. But you tag John Travolta because of what? He didn't give you an autograph. You wanted to be in one of his movies. What, you want to go on a date with him? What, you must have been some just to be pissed off just to pick him out of the lineup. Out of all the celebrities that's been in the limelight for the last several months, you picked John Travolta just to fuck with. I'm gonna fuck with, I'm gonna fuck with John Travolta because he's not in the radar, on the radar, and he's not been doing nothing stupid. So I'm gonna just fuck with him. I could have fucked with Lindsay Lohan. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Like, this is like, for real though. To me, I don't believe it. I don't believe the whole molesting, the harassment, sexual harassment, and none of that shit against John Travolta, because to me it don't seem right. To me, it don't seem right. Like, probably say, why are you taking up for him, Afro Joe? Why are you taking up for John Travolta? Look, I like his acting. He tripped me out with Old Dogs with Robin Williams. I did grow up watching Look Who's Talking 1, 2, and 3. I grew up watching it. I, I did watch Grease. I love Welcome Back, Mr. Carter. My mother loves Saturday Night Fever. Come on now, brother. He's a good actor. He's a good actor. Even though I don't believe in his religion, but he's a good actor. I ain't gonna knock this dude down. If I met him in person, I'm gonna take a picture and post it up on Facebook or something. I ain't gonna sit there. Oh, John Travolta grabbed my booty. He grabbed my booty. He said he wanted to keep my booty, whatever. I ain't gonna go around like it just because he ain't he ain't been in the limelight like Lindsay Lohan or Paris Hilton. He might be doing all these movies, he's working on something, but for him, but for somebody, two masseuses to say something like, "Yeah, why ain't y'all just say his wife?" That would have been, oh, his wife then grabbed my ass and my wee wee. Maybe she wanted some, but something tell me these guys only looking for money. That they only doing this because they broke as a motherfucker and they ain't got nothing else to do but sit up there and trying to sue a celebrity like John Travolta that's actually keeping himself out of the limelight when he's not doing a movie. When actors are not doing a movie, they're trying to keep themselves out of the limelight. There's always going to be some asshole that's going to try to say something, trying to get them in trouble. You can say, "Oh, this probably publicity is publicity." Look, his damn name is a publicity. He don't need to go outside to shake his ass or anything. His name is a publicity. John Travolta makes a new movie. That's it. Everybody know he's making a new movie. Making a new movie. He don't need to shake his ass out in the street corner and say, "Hey, I'm doing a new movie." That name gives it away. That's all the publicity he can get by his name. He don't need to do nothing else in the streets. He just John Travolta do a new movie. Okay, cool, fine. Well, I'm gonna watch it. But for fuckers like two masseuses saying he did this, he did that, where your proof? Where's your evidence? Where's your backup? See, it's funny that these motherfuckers can talk that shit behind a lawyer, but they can't back that shit up. They tried this shit with Michael Jackson, and the bitches got caught. Probably said, "What bitch?" The damn kids, like I said, before Michael Jackson died, like 3 years before he died, a couple of kids came out of the woodwork saying Michael Jackson molested them. Then they found out that the parents told them to lie, told them to say all this about Michael Jackson, and the damn cases got dropped. Now, this is that what that is now? Another case of, oh, I was just lying just to get money out of them. Oh, the boy that cried wolf and shit. Because think about it, they ain't got no evidence that this motherfucker ever did this. I don't believe a word that these people saying. He touched me. How do we know? What's a handprint? What's the evidence? Where's the residue? Did he smack you on your ass and leave a handprint? Did you grab his wee wee or something? Did you where's your proof, man? I'm sitting up here tying the motherfucker sitting up here. He grabbed my ass and you ain't got no proof of it. He said suck my dick and you ain't got no proof of it. He told you to bend over, show me what you're working with. There's no proof of it. You just can't say that he did this without having something to back it up. Because to me, you gotta prove to me that this actually happened. You can't sit there and say he did this and there's no proof. Because one thing is, without that proof, what you just told me was a bullshit story. I think and it's funny, these motherfuckers are trying to get publicity, but they won't say their name. They go by John Doe. How you gonna get good publicity when you don't want nobody to know your name? What publicity you getting? Only person that's getting publicity is John Travolta, and that's it. That's it. Your name ain't out there, no photo. Your damn lawyer's getting more publicity than your bitch ass. That's all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen. Is this another case of the boy who cried wolf? Because John Travolta, I ain't like for real though. Out of over the years that this man's been in the movie business, I think this is the first time anybody heard any masseuse or anybody heard say, "Oh, he touched my ass. He told me to suck your wee wee. He was sexually harassing me." Like, how do we know, man? It's like, for real. If we ain't never heard this before, we probably saying, well, maybe because we never heard this before, it's probably because he paid them off. Look, if he paid them off just to shut the hell up, at least, at least they got hush money. Well, I was hush money. I would say, okay. I don't know, hush money. Okay, let's see here. Money to say be quiet. Money to say here's for your pain and suffering. Why did if he did that? What if it like? Cause I still don't get it. Ain't nobody ever came. It's just only two men, two grown men, two grown men sit there, say this man sexual harassed me, sexual assaulted me, and ain't got nothing to back their claim up. One is bullshitting. Said he got this happened on the 16th, but John Travolta was already gone to 15. How does that make your claim any clearer? His claim is more clear than the muddy ass window on a redneck's trailer. That's what I'm saying. You can. I just don't get it. These motherfuckers are sitting up here. Oh, he sexual. No, 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 no. You better prove that shit to me. You better have tape. You better have photos. You better have something to prove to me that this man said what he did and did what he said. Because there's no way in hell somebody gonna prove. Ain't like you can't sit up here and say that I did something and you ain't got back shit to back it up. You can't claim that I did something if you ain't got proof that I did it. You can get mad and fucked up about it, but people's gonna ask you for that proof. Afro Joe did this. Where your fucking proof at? You ain't got no proof. You really can't. You really ain't saying shit. Since these two guys are saying that he did what he did in a sexual way, and there ain't no proof that he to show that he did, it tells me they lying out their ass just to get some of that money. Which I want John Travolta to do. Bust out in a song with Olivia Newton-John singing Grease. What you want him to do? Bust over some Danny Barbarino? What you want this man to do? Get Christianity and say, these are my kids, look who's talking? What you want him to do? Chill with Hannah Montana and the damn dog saying this is my dog named Bo? What you want this man to do? Your claim means shit to me. You saying he touched me in the minority plate and ain't got no proof to back it up. See, you can't believe somebody's word today's society unless you got something to back it up. I back my shit up just like everybody else. People get mad at me because I show my work. For real. People get mad at me when I show my evidence. But this is how it is. These people claim something that didn't happen. So what's next to there to do? The damn lawyer that damn lawyer can sit there and say, he did. John Travolta wasn't in New York. I don't give a fuck how many people sit there and say he was there. I don't give a damn about the videotapes that was shown that he was in New York taking pictures. I don't give a damn if he was on the Late Show with David Letterman last night. He on that day he still wasn't there. We didn't know whatever such and such. He's sitting up there and don't want to give a fuck about, like that. John Doe's lawyer don't want to give a fuck about the evidence proving that this man ain't been there on the 16th, that he left on the 15th. Both of them claims of the sexual harassment or whatever is bullshit because these motherfuckers ain't got proof to back up their bullshit. It's just as well when that white girl said that Justin Bieber was that baby. It was Justin Bieber was her baby daddy. That's all it is too. And I'm sitting up here constantly thinking every day, every time I hear it, every time I keep hearing about these damn two guys claiming that John Travolta did this, it makes me more madder and it pisses me off even more because because we don't know what's really going on. We don't know what happened. These guys really trying to sit there and get some money. When you hear somebody saying that he molested me or he did this to me, that we got in trouble together, whatever, and they like it puts things in perspective where did this really happen or was this just another scam so he can get money or was this a setup for this person to get in trouble or was it whatever. You just can't sit there and say this really happened, but you ain't got nothing to back up your claim. And that's how it is. You really can't sit there and say this happened. You ain't got nothing to back up your story. You ain't got nothing to back up your claim. You ain't got nothing to support to hold your water, to hold your story. You ain't got. It's like a hole. It's like a cup with a hole in it. Just all that water just fell through. I was like, you ain't got a cup. Like these guys ain't got a pot to piss in or when to throw it out of with this damn story. I really don't think that he's got a. I don't think these guys got a story where John Travolta did anything because every time I hear the lawyer talks, it pisses me off. It pisses me off because he keeps on saying the the evidence that's showing that he's innocent, that they don't believe in, that they don't want or anything. Cause that's what he's saying. He don't want the evidence to show that he's innocent, that he really wasn't there or whatever. To me, like I'm for real though. Did y'all really hear that at John Doe saying, "Well, I don't think a receipt or a picture shows anything." Seems to me that he don't want the evidence to show that your damn client is lying or and bullshit and full of shit. That he's only doing this for money. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That these guys been lying since day one about John Travolta. That's all it is to it. Maybe I know there's a couple of celebrities that live around Brentwood that come chill in Nashville. I'm not gonna go out and say Tim McGraw grabbed my ass or his old lady grabbed my ass. I ain't gonna say John Big and Rich grabbed my booty and trying to hit me in my booty hole and shit like that. No, I don't. Like if I meet him, I meet him. I only met him once. I'm not gonna sit there and drag their name through the mud just because I'm a broke ass. No, for real. I'm not gonna do that just because I ain't got money like them. That's kind of fucked up. I know you probably thinking, say, well, Afro Joe, why are you taking up for people with money than the people without money? I'm not taking up for people with money. I just can't trust the people who claim this without anybody looking into it. Like, really looking to the story instead of letting the lawyer do all this bullshit saying, oh, we don't take it every. No, for real, we need to look into what's really going on instead of letting these two fucks or fuckers sit up here claiming that John Travolta did whatever. Because we don't really know the truth. We're just, because this, right, right now, we just left in the dark. that's all that is too. We really don't know what's going on if the media is gonna give us little small pieces of information. And that's how it is. And this has been that like time. Like if you like what I gotta say, just tell me what you think in a video response or a comment. If you don't like what I gotta say, move the fuck on. I don't need your bullshit. But follow me on Twitter at AfroJoe the Wookie. Subscribe to me to my channels on CeeLo Jr. 2 and CeeLo Jr. 3. If you look up in the corner above this video, say CeeLo Jr. 2 or CeeLo Jr. 3, and look to the right of it, just say subscribe. Subscribe to my channels, please. Just for real, man. Just tell me what you think about this whole thing. You think that these John Does are bullshitting, or do you think that John Travolta really did it? That's the question. That's the question.